on occasion when you decide to show up for work.
Oh my gosh, one day.
I like that one.
One day. And I went to the Grand Canyon and watched the fire.
Did you see the fire?
Yes.
I hear the fire has blown up.
We were up there, it was a long day yesterday. I'm really tired. But
yeah, you look tired.
We were up there, not near it. We were in the little town. Starts with a T.
I don't know.
Anyways, Tucson, it's like right before you get into the actual where you got to pay for the park.
Okay.
And the whole thing is just smoke. And it was 30, 40 mile per hour winds yesterday. I'm like, this is not good.
Yeah.
This is not good.
It's
this
unbelievable.
Is gonna be burning for
it's
a long
unbelievable
time.
how big it has grown. It is only 4% contained.
Yeah,
they had more containment, but then with the winds and the dryness, I guess it was windy at night even, and it has blown up. I mean, hundreds of thousands of acres.
Hundreds of thousands of acres. It was at 13% containment, and they lost 9% last night with the winds.
Yeah.
And because the winds were blowing so high, the helicopters couldn't drop.
Sure.
So, I mean, everything that could go wrong kind of did go wrong.
That's what I heard. Yeah, very sad.
It's threatening that other lodge now.
Yep. And you can still get to the South Rim as far as I know. They didn't have it closed, nothing like that. But
No,
I
I
mean,
haven't
you can see it.
Yeah.
I mean, big time. So I don't know. I'm sure that's impacting
just
vacationers.
A beautiful, beautiful area of our state, just heartbreaking. And I heard over 1,000 firefighters are working on the fire, and our hearts go out to all of them. The ones fighting it, and the people living over there. We know what it's like to live in a tinderbox, and we're all just praying for rain at this point. Please tell me we have some on the way.
Well, I'm going to disappoint you.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, we're next week.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, today they say 10% chance tonight.
Yeah.
I was going to say, story of Drew's life.
Yeah.
Right,
Right.
Disappointing you.
Yeah.
It's
Or
it's
you.
Or me.
Well, you're a lot easier to disappoint, Matt.
True. I have high standards, Drew.
But it's a shame because, we have such really nice weather, but it's just not helping our firefighters or any of the first responders right now. But again, 10% chance tonight.
Okay.
And other than that, we really don't have a lot. Hopefully the heat, because we're going to have a high of 94 today.
Okay.
Tomorrow's supposed to be the same.
All right.
And then it gets a little warmer. So hopefully when it ticks up, that'll create the monsoon that we need for the weather.
Okay, that's the hope. That's the prayer.
That's all we can give you right now.
That's the prayer. Yeah, everybody, do your part. Yes, please, please. All right, so there's your weather report. We'd like a full report on your on assignment. Your assignment yesterday. What?
I said it's jeeping.
Oh,
jeeping. Yeah, it was
day off.
jeeping. It was fun. It was
Except for the smoke.
Yeah, well, honestly, the smoke was not, we just saw it.
Yeah.
Like, it's blowing north and east.
Okay.
So it's going up into Utah and Colorado. That's why we're not getting any here, because, normally we get a lot.
Right.
But it was fun. It was a long day. We left town about 8:15, 8:30.
How many Jeeps?
I think there was 30 of us.
Wow.
And it was perfect for the people that came on it. We had a handful of newbies, like people who have never done it before.
Yeah.
It was not difficult. It was not hard. It was just basically dirt roads. And then we got on 64 and went 64 north towards the Grand Canyon, got off on another dirt road, and that's where the old airport was. And it was really neat.
Yeah.
Really, really cool to check out. Not a difficult drive. I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, if you didn't care about your Mini Cooper, you could do it in that.
Really?
But very, 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 very dusty. I mean, to the point where you couldn't see the Jeep in front of you.
Well, so how did your air conditioner work?
Excellent. Finally, it's so worth spending all that money to get it work. I just had the windows up. There's still dust everywhere, but not like what it would be without the top.
Okay, that's
or a side-by-side.
That's what we all wanted to hear. That's what we all wanted to hear.
But I got back about 6:30. So 8:30 to 6:30.
And then you got your hairs cut. All of them.
All of them.
I got
even
your face trimmed up. What's going on?
I got the haircut on the top, and I'm like, you know what? I probably should match it because it just looks weird.
Yeah, it looks nice.
So I trimmed the beard.
Yeah.
And then what it is because I have open house on Saturday.
Oh yes, okay.
So I got to look pretty for that.
Yeah. Well, you got to look pretty for this gig too.
I do. I mean, you got to sit here and look at me all day.
That's right. That's right.
You can turn that way.
I'm glad you stepped it up.
Yeah,
all
there you go.
Hey, today is National Avocado Day. National Avocado Day, which I'll celebrate happily. We know that John Rust will not. He hates the avocado. You guys like it, though, right?
Oh,
No.
love avocados.
Yeah, Americans love avocados, eat nearly 8 billion of them every year, mostly as guac. But, we had some homemade hamburgers last night. We put some avocado on it. And you guys, Chipotle wants you to celebrate with them because they're offering a free topping or side of guacamole today. You do need to buy an entree, have their rewards app, and use the promo code AVO2025.
Did they fix their quality yet? Oh, I went there.
You did go there.
Ouch.
Yeah. No, I haven't eaten there in a long time.
No, I love Chipotle.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in months.
Okay. Well, today might be the day.
Oh.
Today might be the day.
I don't want the avocado, though.
You don't
I
want
like
it.
Johnny Wet Metal.
Okay.
No.
All right. Today is also National Chili Dog Day. I mean, chili, check. Hot dog, check. Terrible gas, check.
Bad breath, check.
Right.
Onions, check.
And they say they're not quite sure exactly where and when the chili dog was invented. They say most likely around the late 1800s. I mean, but it's since become an American favorite and a surefire way to ruin a first date. Don't order the chili dog on a first date. Just don't order chili.
That explains so much.
There's your mistake.
Okay,
Man, that's
so
all I get is chili dogs.
You guys know John Mellencamp's song, Jack and Diane. He says, sucking on a chili dog. Well, here is that song with just those lyrics. I found a little bit of radio gold for you this morning.
On a chili dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a chili dog, chili dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on chili dog.
This is going to be in your head all day today.
I think I'm going to turn this into my phone ringer.
All right, you could probably fade it out. Yeah, that's funny. No, that's not funny. You didn't think that was funny.
Oh, I do think it's funny. I'm just upset that we don't have a Der Wiener Schnitzel up here.
Every week you bring up the Der Wiener Schnitzel. Somebody please help this man out.
Can I bring up
somebody
Whataburger
put
then?
a Der Wiener Schnitzel up here for
You
me.
were up near Flagstaff, weren't you? No.
No.
Okay, well, does Williams have a Der Wiener Schnitzel? How far do you have to go to get one? To the Valley or Flagstaff?
Valley, I think.
All right. Well, it might be time to. Not this weekend, though, man. I heard it's going to be 114 in the Valley this weekend.
There's no reason
I
got
to take my dad home. My dad's like, no, don't take me home.
He's like, I'll pay you. Let me stay.
Yeah.
He can stay in the basement, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you'll let him.
Of course. He can. He can bunk right up.
There you go. Well, this is interesting, too. Kraft Mac and Cheese is unleashing a new flavor, and it's pizza. For a limited time, they say its bold and savory notes of garlic and classic Italian spices capture the essence of a classic slice in every bite. What do you think about the mac and cheese pizza flavor?
Why can't they just leave it alone?
I
Why
know.
does everything have to be freaking
Right.
pizza? There's pizza
Rolls.
chips. There's pizza rolls.
Yeah.
No.
Pizza ice cream? Is there pizza ice cream?
If not, I'm sure Barry will bring it in tomorrow.
He's Googling it. He's Googling it right
But
now.
Why can't you just let pizza be
Yeah.
pizza?
Right.
If I want a side of mac and cheese with my pizza, then fine. Or
Right.
mac and cheese pizza.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Putting the mac and cheese on a pizza.
Right.
Not making the mac and cheese taste like a pizza.
No.
I hear you. I hear you.
No, it's
Yeah.
pizza. Leave it alone.
All
it's
right.
perfect.
Well, the option's available starting tomorrow. Kraft says, actually, that was for their delivery. They're delivering it in New York City, Chicago, and Detroit. Not here in Prescott, Arizona, but they say you can pick it up at the store.
Oh, okay. They're
Yeah.
delivering it to the store.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they're
delivering.
delivering it to people throughout. Yeah. A
Like-
grocery service is delivering it, but
Like
we don't
Uber
have that
Eats or
service.
something?
Yeah, we don't
Okay,
have that
got it,
service.
got it.
Is there pizza ice cream?
It didn't come up.
Okay, well then there maybe
But
that's the
you
niche.
can't believe the stuff that did come up. There seriously was like 30 items that came up that was,
Really?
I mean,
Okay.
like he said, pizza chip,
Yeah.
pizza flavored peanuts.
Okay.
I mean,
Why?
it's-
Yeah. Why not just eat the pizza if you're looking for that flavor?
Yeah,
Right.
it just
Yeah.
it just doesn't make sense.
All
but
right.
you know,
Okay. Well, I needed to let you know. It's important.
I'll talk with Barry.
I stand corrected. I went
Uh-oh.
to a different site,
Yeah.
and it says Van Leeuwen Limited Edition Pizza Ice Cream.
Ah, there it is.
April 2022.
Oh, we missed it.
Yeah, pros and cons. Pairs nicely with cheesy ice cream base, wonderful creamy, and you can get it at Shanna's Sugar Shack
Oh,
off of
here in the area?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she does a lot of
Goodwin.
fundraisers for
It's on
Trails for
Goodwin.
Tatas.
Oh my gosh. So
yeah,
they do
220 West Goodwin.
So they do have pizza flavored ice cream there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we might have to pick some up for tomorrow.
Okay. Somebody else be the guinea pig.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
want to try it?
that-
No, that doesn't. Me neither.
Yeah, after the
Prime rib ice cream.
No,
we
no,
we
no.
just we want to stick with our original flavors.
I don't care. That was good.
Yeah, that
Barry
was
is a
disgusting.
master chef. It was delicious.
It was disgusting. I'm so excited to talk to Barry tomorrow on Free Food for Us Friday. Think he'll be cooking for us tomorrow?
I'm thinking he's bringing in pizza ice cream because if he's listening,
Yeah.
we're all in trouble.
He opened Shirley's Urban Eats this week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And today I'm sure he's back at Tormé or El Gato Azul, but I bet the guy is tired and spent. So we'll see if he shows up tomorrow.
Yeah,
you know?
he's not responding to texts, so
He's
he's
not.
very busy.
Well, maybe I should ask him.
Either that or he might not be with us anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, gosh. Well, let's hope that's not the case. But
You know,
yes.
we were going to do Wherever Wednesday, and that got
Yeah.
canceled.
Oh.
And last night, we said, you know what? Instead of Taco Tuesday,
yeah.
we're doing Shirley's.
Oh, next
So-
Tuesday?
Yeah, next
Oh,
Tuesday we're going to go to
awesome.
Shirley's.
For lunch. I don't think they're open for dinner. I think they're
Oh,
only open
please
for
don't
lunch.
tell me that.
We'll have to ask
It's,
Barry.
it's 11 to 3 from what I
Yeah,
saw.
11 to 3. So you'll have to have an early. But don't you usually eat dinner around 3?
That's late. That's late for
mean.
Drew.
That's just mean.
I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to jump.
4:30 is my earliest.
Okay.
I do 4:30.
I had
But
to jump
remember,
on that bandwagon.
You know, at 3 this morning, I was up at 3
Yeah.
this morning.
Okay. All
So,
right.
you know,
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
never
give him
know.
a little slack there.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was having lunch at 3 in the morning.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
you guys
probably.
are funny. Okay, I have a question to ask, and then we got to move on because we've got a crowd coming in this morning. We're gonna have so much fun talking Dancing for the Stars with some former dancers, past seasons, and of course Alex Heineman from the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona. That is coming up. But first, this is something that there's a movie called Eternity, and there's a woman in here. In this movie that plays a widow who dies, and she has to choose who to spend eternity with, her first husband or the second husband, the man she married after. So it begs the question, in heaven, who you with if you have several wives or husbands?
Well, I wouldn't be a man if I didn't have them all.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm going with the.
Give me a break.
I'm going with the
In your
72
dreams.
virgins. You know,
I couldn't resist.
In your dreams. Yeah, we know what you want.
that's what I'm going with. I mean,
Okay, well, that answered that question.
Why would you want to do that to yourself?
Yeah, well, I mean, you marry them forever, and then if they die, you know, who do you pick? It's a new show. I guess it's on Netflix or something called Eternity. I guess we got to watch it and find out. Oh, it's coming out in November. November, yeah. So
what you're saying is I've made the right life choice because I'll be
for
the
your
one.
death, the
Yeah.
right life choice for his death.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm sitting there, I'll be just,
Yeah.
I'll be the bumblebee going around,
Oh,
dating
gosh.
everybody.
Singing this song.
Sucking on a chili dog.
Oh yeah.
Sucking on a chili dog.
Sucking on a chili dog. All right, got to take a break.
Chili dog.
Coming up, like I said, talking Dancing for the Stars Season 9 with a bunch of people. Don't miss it here on Leza Live right now.
Do you think they have pizza flavored chili dogs?
Eventually they will if they don't already. That's what I'm thinking. Look at funny guy over here. Funny guy over
I'm thinking
here.
you take a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
You take the chili dog, put
Yeah.
it on the pizza,
Right.
wrap it up, and then
Instead of the
That's
bun,
what
you
it
use a
is.
slice of
Instead-
pizza
yeah,
for
instead
the
of the
bun.
bun.
Okay, Barry. The
Barry,
challenge has
there
been
it is.
set.
Challenge is done. I want to
Barry,
see it
we're
on the
waiting.
menu.
All right. We got to talk air conditioning. Doesn't it feel nice in here? I mean, it is nice and cool and we're comfortable. Imagine if we were sitting in here and it's hot outside with no air conditioning. If that is your situation, you need to call the experts at AC Medic Heating and Air. They are your trusted first responder for comfort. They want you to be comfortable. They want you to be cool in the summer and they want you to be warm in the winter. And if that is not your experience, you need to give them a call. 928-848-6224. Whatever you need. Full system installs, fast repairs, maintenance. These are the guys, and they offer all seniors, first responders, and veterans at least 10% off all repairs. Again, the number 928-848-6224 for AC Medic Heating and Air. And we are back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA. And we have a crowd, a gorgeous crowd, I might add, in studio. No offense, Matt. I mean, it was gorgeous before you all got here. I just, I can't tell him that every single day. His head gets big.
And he can't defend himself right now because he's moving his mic.
We know you do. In, we have Alex Heineman, the CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona.
Hi, good morning again.
And we have a former dancer, former mayor, big stud, Greg Mangarelli in studio with us. Good morning.
Good morning, Leza.
Thanks for coming in.
Oh, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Another former dancer from last season, season 8, actually the Mirror Ball winner for raising the most funds, breaking a record.
Very, very true.
Over $100,000.
I believe it was 104.
104.
Yeah.
Leslie Costas.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. It's nice to see you. And another former Dancing for the Stars star who talks to me every month in here and plays golf with me every month as well, just about.
Nice.
We have Elena Sandwick.
Good morning, Leza.
Good morning. And we thought it would be fun.
Yeah.
Because we've been introducing the teams every week leading up to the big days.
Yeah.
And we thought it would be fun today to have some former dancers on and talk about your experiences and why people need to be there coming up on September 19th and 20th.
Yeah.
And why they need to get behind Dancing for the Stars and the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona ultimately.
Definitely.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
Leza, this was such a great idea. Last week we were in here, and I said, "Oh no, I have 10 dance teams, and I booked you 11 weeks." And I said we could just talk about
And
the
I'm
history.
like, I can't talk to Alex for a whole show.
I know. I'm
We've done it
I'm
before.
fun. It gets kind of droll at the end, but this was your idea, and I brought some celebrities of the past, and all three of these folks were top fundraisers in their year, and so we were really excited to bring them back and have a good time today.
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely. And Steve Pierce was just in with Malcolm.
Oh my goodness!
I almost grabbed him to stay because he also danced for the
He
Stars.
certainly did. Yeah.
And what season was Steve? Do you remember?
Steve was the same as
Was
you
he
guys.
too?
Yeah, year
Okay.
2. Yeah.
2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was season 1. I danced season 1. Greg and Elena and Steve and a bunch of others
Right.
danced season 2, and then Leslie season
Was
8.
just last year. Yeah.
Yeah, just last year. And so, let's talk about the experience. Greg, when you were asked, and you were mayor at the time.
Yes.
So busy. You've got a big family. You got a career. You're a mayor, and then you're dancing for the Stars. What did you think when you were asked?
Well, it's a privilege. It's the premier event, in my opinion, in Prescott.
Yeah.
An iconic event, and for such a great cause.
Yes.
So I was privileged to be asked, and we had a lot of fun. We were talking before we got on the show just how they were talking like, "Hey, Greg, would you want to do a redo?" And I'm like, I don't think
I don't think people can do redos, really.
My daughter Sheridan was my secret weapon behind the scenes because I am dance challenged.
You can do everything else.
Well, I don't know about that, but it was a lot of fun. It's such a great event, and it's a proud moment to be alumni with these guys and others, and just want to thank Boys and Girls Club for what they do in the community, and it was just a privilege to be a part of it.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody feels that way, right? Yeah, definitely. I mean, the Boys and Girls Clubs do so much for the kids in our community, ultimately our community.
Yeah.
And
Starting
so,
today.
Yeah.
First day of school, first day of after school.
Back at it after having fun all summer. And the clubs are full, and lots of kids. There's waiting lists.
Actually, we do still have a few spots left at
Okay.
both clubs right now. Since
Fabulous.
it's the first day of school,
Right.
it usually still has some spots available, but it will fill by the end of August for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about, you told us how you felt. Leslie, how did you feel when I took you to coffee and I'm like, picking your brain? You can pull that mic right get right in front of it.
I think I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
I thought I was pretty clear. I wasn't. Did I?
She's like, let's go have coffee and go shopping downtown. I thought, okay, I haven't seen Leza in a long time. This is great.
Right.
Yeah.
I really did not connect the dots until you asked me, but I was very honored.
Yeah.
And it seemed really scary and overwhelming, just especially the fundraising part and then performing in front of all these people.
Right.
But there's just such a great network of alumni, and I felt like I just had to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Elena, what were your thoughts?
Oh, when I was asked?
Yeah. And it was the second season for you guys, so it was still fairly new.
Oh, I think the nerves went up, but I love to dance.
Yeah.
But no, I've never danced, I never had the dance lessons. I was not the dance, other than cheerleading. But
Right.
yeah.
Right. You like to
So-
dance on tables.
Bars.
And I know this for a fact. I've seen it on Facebook.
Yeah, a pole once, but my husband was there back when they had Prescott Live. That's how I first
That's
met his
hilarious.
new staff was Prescott
At
Live.
Prescott
pole dancing.
Live.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
What an
Cage
impression.
dancing.
Yeah.
Yep. But anyway, but then, I'm like, oh, wait, you gotta raise money.
Right.
And so just to tell all the dancers in the community, just ask.
Right.
Just literally ask with a smile and because any amount is so helpful.
Right.
And whatever, somebody can afford or they have budgeted, whether it's a company or an individual family,
Right.
just ask. What's the worst word you're going to hear? Is no.
Right.
Or I've already spent my charity budget this year.
Or I've already gotten behind another dance couple.
And then you just
I mean,
graciously say thank you.
Right.
And that's the worst thing that can happen.
Right.
And it's okay. You're
Right.
going to get those.
well, and what's the worst thing that can happen on stage?
Well, I was on my free spins. I was worried about falling,
Yeah.
and I'm like, it's about the kids. This is not about me. It's about the kids.
Exactly. Well, Elena, specifically looked like a professional dancer.
Definitely,
when she danced.
yes.
Because
yes.
you danced a Latina. What was it?
It was
a tango.
Bachata.
Oh,
Bachata.
bachata.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Very, very, very
Yes.
sensual dance.
Yes, and it was. It was. I looked at her husband in the audience, and his mouth was wide open, and his eyes were as big as silver dollars. I don't think he knew what he was gonna see that
He
night.
didn't see. He
Yeah.
saw nothing prior.
He's like,
Wow.
I had no idea. So you've been doing that privately, I'm sure, ever since, right?
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, Daniel Garcia is still teaching too.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Very
Yeah,
good
he's a
choreographer.
phenomenal
Right.
Yes,
partner.
yes.
He was your partner, and you danced with Kelly Gallego.
Yes.
And what did you say to her when you guys were paired up and you were going to dance together?
So back up, we were watching the first year,
Yeah.
and I told my wife, I said, I'm going to dance with Kelly next year. And she's
Right.
like, what are you talking about? I go, if I do this,
Right.
I want to be paired up with Kelly. Because I remember, Kelly swinging around Brad Fain's
Right.
neck.
Right.
Yeah.
the
Tall,
first year.
tall Brad and tiny Kelly.
Right. And
Yeah.
when I went to the first year, I was like, oh, this is going to be kind of a joke. You know,
Right.
the dancing
Yeah.
isn't really going to be that good.
Right.
And I was like shocked.
Right. Because
At
we
how-
were good.
The dances were so good.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But anyway, your question was
What did you guys talk about planning
Oh.
what you were going to
Yeah,
do
right
on
after
the
stage?
pairing.
Yeah.
well, this was Leo.
Yeah.
Leo
Leo
Gallegos
Gallegos.
was the mastermind of the whole choreography.
Mhm.
And it was 80s rock. If
Yeah.
you remember, I had the
mullet. I thought you might wear it this morning.
Yeah,
you,
right?
You wear that privately
I don't
still, right?
know.
Yeah.
I don't know where that thing is. In life of its own.
Hopefully,
A life of its
hopefully
own.
it's. Yeah, yeah.
No, so anyway, it was Leo's, his mastermind
Yeah.
behind the whole thing, and
Yeah.
he did a great job.
And you guys
and
pulled it off. Yeah, it was really
We did.
great.
It
Yeah.
was a lot of fun.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And then Leslie, you were paired up with help me with the names.
Michael and Monique McConnell.
Right, the
Yeah.
McConnells from Bee's Knees.
Yeah.
Dance.
And you had basically a team.
I had a team.
Yeah.
So Monique choreographed our whole dance, and she had such a great vision. And then Michael was my dance partner, and he's a great teacher as well. They both teach. So I feel like I had kind of like
A leg up.
dynamic
You had a
duo.
leg up.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they were great.
Yes.
So great to work with.
And did they come up with the idea for your
Yeah.
dance, or did you have some input?
No, they basically came up with the idea because it was decades, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they were very good at 1940s. So I
Right.
just let them kind of go with it. But
Yeah.
we literally spent the whole first month just like teaching me the dance steps of
Right.
the dance.
Right.
Like
You had a lot of steps in
I
your
was like, are
dance.
we ever going to get to the choreography? She was like, no, this is really important.
Yeah.
And thank goodness we
You
did that
did.
because I would have never learned it.
Yes, absolutely.
yeah.
All of you guys
It
had
was
such
fun.
great dances.
It was so fun.
And if you guys haven't been to this event yet, coming back after the break, we're going to talk about the whole event. I think you guys you've all been when you weren't dancing and also danced. So let's talk about
Sure.
what you're going to experience when you buy those tickets.
Sure.
Coming up here on Leza Live. All right, so tell me, is your water clean enough for your family? If it's not, you need to head on up to H2O Health in the Pine Ridge Marketplace today, because the water that's coming out of your faucet, it's not the best. It's not. Sometimes it doesn't taste great, sometimes it doesn't smell great. Well, I got hooked up with the whole home water filtration system from H2O Health, and it has changed my life. Removes chemicals, chlorine, sediment, even that strange taste that I was just talking about, and every single faucet in my home has filtered water coming out of it. It is absolutely wonderful. Stop on in to H2O Health and let them show you what's in your drinking water and what your drinking water could be. That's what I did, and I was sold. You can call them, make a free consultation, 928-899-7504. Again, that's 928-899-7504. And don't forget to tell them that Leza sent you. Welcome back, and thanks for listening this morning. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. It's Thursday, and that means we're talking Dancing for the Stars to benefit the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona. And Alex Heineman, the CEO, is in with his crew. We have Greg Mangarelli, Elena Sandwick, and Leslie Costas, all former dancers and fundraisers for this event, which is in its 9th year.
Yes.
And we have a whole new crew that have risen up to the challenge, and they're out there raising funds right now and practicing for the big event, which is coming up in 51 days.
51
days. So not even 2 months away.
I'm totally ready.
Yeah. You look ready.
Yeah. The sarcasm's going through the radio waves, too. Yeah.
Today you seem a little bit more calm than you did last Thursday.
Yeah, we were able to get over a couple of speed bumps in the last couple weeks, and
Good.
so we're right on track.
Fantastic.
Ticket sales are great, and that means that you should get your tickets soon because they are going great.
Okay, well, let's talk about that
Yeah,
because
definitely.
there's 2 performances, and we didn't do this, you and I, because we didn't have 2 performances, right? Or did we start?
We did.
You had
Oh,
a
You guys
okay.
had the
We did.
matinee.
Oh, okay. So we started that with season 2
Yeah.
because we did not. We went
Oh,
right
yeah,
at
season
it.
2 started with the matinee.
Yeah,
That's right.
we went right to the night of. So now we do 2 nights, which is so smart because the first night is like the final dress rehearsal. You get to see the entire show at a reduced price.
Mm-hmm.
And tell us about that night, the difference between that night and the following night.
Yeah, the Friday night show came out of necessity at first. We realized we really couldn't make a matinee happen at the venue. And one thing we realized, we talked to some of the dancers that danced at Mile High, and they said, I was exhausted by the time the matinee was over. And when the reception shows up for the main event, they're like, I'm too exhausted to glad hand and meet all my friends and see everybody. I'm just kind of dampening the sweat off of my makeup and getting ready for the night show.
Right.
So the committee and I decided, let's just separate this and have 2 nights. And Yavapai College was cool with it. And that's kind of where the Friday night performance came through. And then we kept it because the champ that year, Matt Brassard, he's like, man, thank you for Friday. It got rid of all the butterflies, and then I just got to have fun on Saturday at the main event. And so that's what Friday is. It's like our family night. Like you said, it's the last dress rehearsal for the cast. And cheaper tickets, $50 a seat, $10 for kids under 12.
Right.
Lots of tickets are still available for Friday, and it's a great way to support the cause and get behind the clubs and not feel like it's really pinching on your wallet too hard.
Right.
But you're still able to support the clubs and enjoy the show because it is the same show.
Okay, and then the next night is the main event.
Yes, Saturday the main event is starts with a reception in the afternoon. And we just are having a great time and having a party, and then we lead into the main event show and have a great time that night. And then obviously the legendary after party is returning. We had a great time last year at the after party behind Yavapai College, and the after party has taken on multiple forms across all of these years. We used to be on the top floor of the Elks. I think there was a time where everybody was partying in the streets and Gurley Street was shut down.
Yep, absolutely. I remember all of them.
And so these after parties are definitely something you don't want to miss, including, with the show. It's just a perfect event.
Right, absolutely. This is the night where you get all dolled up. Everybody's in ball gowns and their suits, and you have your pictures taken when you walk in. They hand you a glass of champagne. I mean, very fancy.
Yes.
And just fun. I mean, it is all fun, and it is all for a good cause.
Yeah.
So if people haven't been to the main event, you guys want to chime in here and tell them what they're going to expect when they do come in September?
I think it's a place where you're going to see everyone you know from Prescott.
Yeah.
And really it's like a reunion, and everyone's celebrating the Boys and Girls Club, so it just feels like it's just such an exciting evening and such a fun night.
Yeah.
So I would definitely encourage people to get tickets for Saturday.
Right. And when you had gone in the past, did you ever imagine you'd be up there dancing?
Never. Never, ever.
Look at that. Look at that.
I think it's such a great way to bring the community together for, of course, a great cause and to help the kids in the community and employers. But just seeing everyone dressed up, we don't do it very often. It's a pretty casual town. And yes, it's painful initially, but once you're out, it's just so fun to see all your friends and everyone together looking dapper. And it's just a very fun, and when you're doing it for a great cause, you can't beat it.
You can't beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the unofficial slogans of the show is
Yeah.
it's the thing everybody buys their new dress of the year for.
Yes. Yes.
It's the part you don't want to miss.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Be there or be talked about.
That's
I mean, it really is.
They talk
And
about me anyway.
that's
so,
a good point, Greg. Good point. That's true. That is
Yeah.
true. But especially last year's after party, it was just through the roof, and the dancing did not stop till the music did.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
and I commend Alex because there's been an evolution, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And it's always improved. I'm a little bit, the Elks Theater
Yeah.
is just kind of like, I'm so glad we had the
Me
opportunity
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to dance there at the Elks. But we outgrew it, which is
Right.
good.
Yeah.
Right.
But shutting down Gurley Street and having the whole party out in the
Yeah,
street and
that was
everything was
Yeah.
amazing. But you've managed to improve it every year, and I commend you on that.
Well, Thank you,
yes,
Greg. Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, it's got like we're trying to raise money here, so butts and seats raises money, and that's why we had to go bigger.
Yeah,
And
we
now it's
certainly
at
did.
the Jim and Linda Lee Performing Arts Center at Yavapai College.
Yeah.
And you can get your tickets right now online at dancingforthestars.net. Let's talk about, when we come back after this break, the impact of this one event on our community. All right,
Definitely.
that's coming up here on Leza Live. So, you know how sometimes women's health gets reduced to just one or two things? Not at Prescott Women's Clinic. They take care of everything, the whole woman approach, if you will. Your physical health, your mental wellness, your comfort, whether you're coming in for that routine annual exam, or you need to talk to somebody about managing hormones, or you just want to talk to somebody about the changes in your body. This is the place. They take the time to explain things, to listen, and to support. If this sounds good to you, make an appointment today. Don't put it off. 928-778-4300 is the number, or you can simply go online to make that appointment at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA, talking Dancing for the Stars, which is the main fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona, right here in our community. Every dollar raised stays here.
That's right.
Yeah, to support our children. And we've raised a lot of money. So let's talk about the impact that this one event has made on the clubs.
Definitely. I mean, one of the reasons we started calling it a season, besides just sounding more more like the TV show, is it is a season of fundraising. It's a full campaign. It is our annual giving campaign. And the show has become kind of the biggest thank you card you could give a donor by having the people that asked you to give dance on stage.
Right.
And that's kind of where it's evolved into. And yes, like you said, Leza, all the dollars stay right here locally. And like you mentioned on the break, we are a national institution, right? The Boys and Girls Clubs have been around for over 170 years across the country, 3,000 clubs that serve kids all the time. But this event is ours, and this is all for Prescott and Prescott Valley right here. And it supports just the kids in our local community. None of this really goes to a metro or a national headquarters. And it is the primary way to support the clubs here in Prescott,
right?
Because that's what it's all about. The kids here, the families only pay $15 of every $100 we need, and so this fundraiser really propels that forward. And and like Greg had mentioned, that it's evolved and grown. You know, more seats means more ability to donate and more ability to get behind the clubs. And so we do ride on this fundraiser a little bit, but we're always excited to bring it and generate community and really put it all together for the folks.
Yeah, and have a good time.
Yeah, it is a good time.
I would love Elena to talk a little bit about her her upbringing. You really have a interesting perspective on the need for clubs like this in our area.
Well, yes. I did not attend a club as a child, but I understand, and I served on the board for 5 years. We had a teen mom. We had no family support, so we were on welfare for 5 years. And I was lucky enough to have a mom that just said, "Hey, your ticket to not be in my shoes someday is to get your education, and you will always have your education."
Right.
And both my brother and I have, advanced degrees, but so with the clubs, to mentor them and to expose them and to help them with homework and expose them to different sports and ways to, to cope with stress and get through school and how important school is. And they meet a lot of mentors, which is really helpful. Because people are coming from all different backgrounds, and economically and so forth. So to me, that's my passion, is that every kid, you can make your own path. You don't have to repeat.
Right. And the clubs are a great way to make sure that children don't repeat. They've got a safe place to go that's fun and helpful. I mean, you guys help them with their school. Yeah. You've got all sorts of programs. Tell us a little bit about the programs that the kids experience at the clubs.
Well, we're the greatest thing to do after school.
Yeah.
We are and we're the experts in fun. We do always have our power hour, our homework hour. And so kids can either sign up for more direct tutoring, but there's always an open avenue as homework takes its fluctuations throughout our school districts. If kids don't have as much, there's always some sort of academic enrichment in that hour, whether it's math games, reading in the library that we have there, or just connecting with each other about all sorts of types of learning.
Sure.
We do focus a lot on reading and math, but everything has a learning element to it. And one of my biggest passions about the clubs is that it's a safe space to learn how to succeed and fail, because sometimes failure can bring you so far down that you're not really going to try new things again because that failure hurt you too hard. But in the clubs, you can learn when you're getting it right and when you're getting it wrong. With our new outdoor adventure programs, it's giving kids exposure to the outdoors, but also to face some of their fears. I mean, one of our newest quotes on our grant letter is, "I've been on a kayak in a video game, but this is way different."
In a video.
Yeah, and the kid said it right in front of me on the canoe, and I was like, that is... oh my gosh, I can't believe he said that. I wish I had a recording, because no one's going to believe me that actually happened.
That's wonderful.
But the kid actually said that, and we have a blast on the lake and in the mountain biking programs. And like our Archery Wednesdays, our archery programs have been going for 2 years now. And I'm a big proponent of archery. It's got all sorts of life lessons in there, like every arrow is a second chance, and self-feedback, and take your time and breathe through the process.
Love it. And
so we like to really offer that, because that helps perpetuate what the Boys and Girls Clubs have always been about. High school graduates, workplace work placement, and the ability to just be a stronger citizen and a stronger person as you grow out of the clubs. And so we're just really excited to have so much support in the community through dancing and even outside dancing. There's lots of top donors that really take care of us as well.
Absolutely.
But we have a great time. there at the clubs. The first thing that they do is they get organized, and all the kids just care about snack right when they get there. Like, when is snack, where is snack, and why don't I have it yet?
Right.
And so we still get them into their homework mindset right when they get there, but then it just opens up into fun. And it doesn't stop at my camp director stuff. We have STEM. We're bringing robotics this month.
Lots going on.
We have arts, performing arts like dancing and drama classes, media classes, sports, recreation. I mean, everything in small doses so the kid can really find what their passion may or may not be. I'm going to quote a crazy alumni. I did meet him. It's kind of awesome. Usher, the musician, was a club kid.
Right.
And he said, the clubs didn't turn me into Usher.
Right.
But they always had a space for me to dance and a space for me to sing. And to really grow my talent. And he said that at a national conference, and I'll always remember it.
That's
probably
cool.
because he's a major celebrity, but that's what I want for all the kids that I have at our clubs, because some of them just don't know who they are or what they want to be, and we want to give them every opportunity possible.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. A lot of people in the past have thought of the clubs as daycare. Childcare, and we can attest to the fact that the ones here in our area are not.
That's right. Yeah, we are an adventure every day after school. Our day camp programs are starting to spill into the after school hour because we hired a mountain biking coach so that we can offer the mountain biking rides through the school year.
Nice.
And we're really excited to do that because we're not daycare. We are day camp.
Day camp. All right, one more break, and when we come back, let's tell people how they can get involved. I mean, there are lots of ways. And then I want to hear what your biggest takeaway from the experience was from you past dancers. All right, that's coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. We're back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA, talking dancing for the stars this morning. We have Alex, Greg, Leslie, and Elena all in studio. And there's so many ways that people listening can get involved and have gotten involved. I mean, this community is so generous. We all know that. I mean, like Elena said earlier this hour, we just have to ask, right?
Yes.
And so we're asking you all to get behind Dancing for the Stars, ultimately the Boys and Girls Clubs. And there's a lot of different ways, Alex.
Yeah, so we are still collecting sponsorships. We'll collect sponsorships all the way up until maybe even week of.
Right.
There's lots of ways to be recognized on at the show the night of. And so you can always sponsor your favorite dancer. You can take your sponsorship and split it across a few dancers. Or if you don't know any of them, you can always do a direct to clubs type sponsorship, but everything's going to the same bucket. Our dancers are more like acting on our behalf instead of raising money for their own little bucket that they'll donate later. Everything's being taken care of through the clubs, and all the funds are going directly to us. Secondly, you got to buy tickets. I mean, that is definitely where we are in the season. Friday tickets are $50 a person, $10 for kids under 12. And then Saturday is $250. But if you want to skip the after party, which I don't know who would, it is it is $175 per person if you're just interested in coming to the show. But they are going very quickly. We're moving into the balcony soon. However, I quote Rodney Jenkins over at Yavapai College: front row balcony, best seats in the house. So there's plenty of ways to get behind us. And then lastly, if you want to make an unrestricted donation and you can't really make the show, or you don't know what it's about and you'd rather just watch the live stream, you can vote for your favorite dancer and donate to the clubs directly. That applies to the Arizona Charitable Tax Credit. That applies to any sort of tax credits or deductions you're looking for. And that's the best way to get behind the clubs.
And you just need to go to dancingforthestars.net, and you can do it all right there on
Everything's
that one
right there.
Wonderful website.
Oh, thank you. I worked really hard on it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, that was, I mean,
skills never end with this guy.
I know.
I mean, I designed it. I didn't code it. I just designed it.
Okay, very good. So let's talk to the dancers one last time. And I always call them champions for children, because really you go all out. You know, you learn how to dance, you put yourself out there, and then you're also raising funds for the kids. What was your biggest takeaway from this experience, Greg?
You know, I think this fundraiser is just so fun. You know, we've been to a lot of fundraisers, and some of them are not very fun, honestly. But this fundraiser is, you know, it's a big community event, like Leslie mentioned. Everybody's there, but it's just, you know, I've never donated money and had so much fun doing it.
There you go.
And I think, you know, if you've never been, I highly recommend that you come in for so many reasons. But certainly just having a lot of fun with your friends, watching them dance. It's always fun and surprising to see how people do,
and they all do
on
great.
the stage, and they do great, absolutely. So, yeah, I think just the uniqueness of this fundraiser and what it brings to the community and how much fun you have given money.
That's your takeaway. What about you, Leslie?
I would have to agree with Greg. It definitely is the funnest fundraiser that I've ever been to, and we enjoy going year after year. And then dancing was like a whole new experience, getting all my family behind that and supporting me, and that was just incredible. I think that it doesn't feel like a fundraiser when you're there. You're just, everyone's enjoying each other's company.
That's a great point.
And the evening.
Yeah.
But it does go to such an amazing cause. And it's awesome.
Great. And Elena?
Well, you know, ditto for these guys. But also, I mean, it was a personal challenge to be able to dance and then to raise funds at that level. And so that it was, I'm really happy looking back that I did that. Like, I'm just, wow. And I did, you know, it's all for a great cause. And knowing even if you fall on stage, it's all for the kids. Just make it funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring out the Saturday Night Live skit or something. But it's all for the kids. And just to have all that to come to fruition on that night is spectacular. And everyone's laughing and dancing and having fun.
Well, thanks for stepping up, you guys, for the kids and for the show this morning. I appreciate you. Again, dancingforthestars.net. That's the only place you need to go for all of it. See who's dancing, get your tickets, donate, and also vote. Thanks, you guys, for coming in. I'll see you all on 99.1 at noon.